In his first public communication for the year, DP President Nobert Mao has defended the party's cooperation agreement with the NRM party, maintaining that it captured the issue of a political transition. This follows recent ridicule leveled against Mao after President Museveni, who is the NRM national chairperson, denied any discussion over the matter with him.
Because what the president said was, no, we never talked about that. Which is true, we never talked about peaceful presidential transition. But this thing was signed. And I asked them, go and find out in the agreement saying one of the priorities of DP is a peaceful presidential transition. Others asked me, the president signed that document with those words? Said yes, he signed it.
Addressing the media today, Mao has said those that went to court challenging the agreement between the DP and NRM had been misguided, in addition to presenting false evidence.
They said that the agreement we signed with NRM says that DP will never open a branch in Buganda, DP will never put a candidate in Buganda. You go to the court records, you'll see they forged an agreement and put it there. The aim is to incite Buganda against Nobert Mao, who is not a Muganda.
He has vowed to continue advocating for a peaceful political transition through a negotiated settlement, as opposed to a radical transition being pushed for by some other opposition leaders.
The group that want a radical break have leaders. And they are entitled to their opinions, believe me. They have a right to insist on a radical break. But if the group I belong to that want a negotiated settlement wins, then we shall have a South Africa, we shall have a Congo.
Mao also took a swipe at some opposition leaders and DP members fighting the party leadership, describing them as hypocrites and masqueraders.
There are those who want to move on, but they don't want to leave DP alive. Some of them joined us. They put holes in our ship, they set it on fire, then climbed their small boats to take off. They looked back and thinking the ship would sink, they saw the ship was still afloat, with Nobert Mao holding the steering amid the storms.
In addition, Mao, who is also the Justice and Constitutional Affairs Minister, confirmed that negotiations were ongoing with a view of securing the freedom of two incarcerated legislators, Mohamed Segirinya and Alan Sawanyana.
It's always very difficult for bail to be granted when trial has started. That's what I know as a lawyer. I want to be very sincere. But there are things I won't say here, but there's a conversation going on how to handle that matter.
He has also highlighted some of the key areas of focus for his ministry in the new year.
Most of the proposals are already on my desk. I think 90% of what Ugandans want changed in the constitution are already known. Electoral systems. How do we elect leaders? How can we have free and fair elections? And it's not just about national elections.
Benjamin Jumbe, NTV.